If you don't, you'll spy by the your innocence. Who's brave, drowning in a way safely. It's a crime. If you don't, you'll spy by the who's brave, drowning in a way safely. It's a crime. If you don't, you'll spy by the your innocence. Who's brave, drowning in a way safely. It's a crime. If you don't, you'll spy by the
There you go, Subtract, featuring Little Dragon on that one. It's called Wildfire. Here on Kiwi time now, 9:39. Let's get unscrewed, as we like to do on a Friday at this time, with Jason Bryant from unscrewed.co.nz. Welcome back to the show.
Well, no, welcome you back to the show.
True. Sorry,
I was here last week. You weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cracked one open. We cracked a Sauvignon from the Summer of Sauvignon series.
Nice.
And that's a bit of a tongue twister, kind of 9:30 in the morning, but
is it still the Summer of Sauvignon?
It's still, well, yeah, I was... This week.
Yeah, you got to
question that, right? Here, I come back from UK and Canada, right, where it's supposed to have been freezing, beautiful weather, come back here, had a nice few days, and all this week it's...
You're like, dude,
with rain.
Where's my summer?
I thought someone forgot to switch it on.
Yeah.
You know, God just got the switch.
I'm not complaining that much. It's been warm.
It's been very warm.
And
humid, really, really humid.
And the water bill is down.
Yeah.
Got the water bill in yesterday.
Did you?
Compared it to, because you get those little graphs and stuff. Compared it to same time last year, it's down because I'm not using it just to water the garden or whatever.
Ours is way down.
Yeah,
because we're away.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But when we got back, the grass, you could tell it had been raining and been hot and stuff like that. The grass was over a foot long.
Yeah, there was a jungle out there. You could hear sounds. You didn't want to venture out there at night time.
But it is the Summer of Sauvignon, and so we're going to continue that theme today with a wine, Spy Valley Envoy Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay.
And everybody knows that, or probably would have heard of Spy Valley. Sometimes you see them in the supermarket.
Yep.
Usually really, really well-made wines at a really good price point. And then they do this top-tier wine, which is called Envoy.
Okay.
Which is their premium wine.
I really enjoy the normal Spy Valley Sav.
And with good reason as well. Value for money, it always tops most other wines. So,
because it's normally around, the 15, 16?
It's anywhere between 15 and 20 bucks.
Yeah.
You'll find it in that price bracket, whereas the Envoy then goes up another 10 bucks. So, I mean... So there is it's another 30% more.
So we're about to work out whether or not it's worth it.
And these, to kind of measure it in dollar value is difficult. Kind of like, I always think that you get a $10 wine, right, and you can see a big improvement generally with a $20 wine.
Right.
And then you can see a big improvement with a $40 to $50 wine. And then you can see but
surely it tapers off.
But then the amount of improvement drops.
Yeah.
When you go up to the $100 wine, as soon as it's above that, I think it's all about perception.
Right.
And it's about label and stuff like that.
And perhaps about the story. You're investing in a story, or
and it's their story, and if they've crafted that story over kind of like a couple of decades, 30, 40, 50 years. There's value in that story, and so that they're reaping the rewards of the hard graft that's gone before it.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that. I think that some New Zealand Pinot Noir, for instance, and Sauvignon Blanc, and a few other wines are cheap on the world stage.
Yeah. So Spy Valley gives the impression of being a reasonably big-sized sort of winery. Is Spy Valley, and everything that they throw into their wine comes from Spy Valley?
No.
Oh.
No. It's like a lot of these operations, kind of they do get, not all of the grapes go in there are their own. And as the name suggests as well, it's the Waihope Valley where the big bubble.
Yeah.
No one really knew what it was beneath it, but we kind of all guessed. And then some activists popped it, and we could clearly see that it was a spying.
And I think they're still in trouble.
They are still in trouble. So it's got that brought the name Spy Valley to the attention of a lot of people as well.
Talking about that, bringing stuff to attention. News this morning: Warrior Princess Xena, bless her, Lucy. She's on an oil ship at the moment.
Yeah, in Taranaki.
Do we love this? We love this, don't we?
I think it's a big, bold move for a Hollywood star.
Yeah, she's
right, because she's.
Right
I mean,
there.
we don't tend to think of her so much as a Hollywood star in New Zealand, but on the world stage, she's a Hollywood star.
Yeah.
Right, and you go to a Xena convention or whatever it is, she's massive, right?
Yeah.
So it's a big, bold move for her because it may jeopardise her future screenings.
Yeah.
Right, and
Well,
parts.
potentially, you know.
Yeah. And so I think it's ballsy. And also, I don't think that we should be drilling in the Arctic and Antarctic.
No.
You know?
Or here.
Oh, yeah. We need to look and invest in greener technology to produce our energy and harness our power.
All this crap about deep sea drilling stuff is just delaying what we need to be doing right now.
Yeah. Because obviously, because it's all run by shareholders, so they need to return now. It's not long term. So we need. There was a guy on the radio yesterday. I'm not going to say what station, but he was a macroeconomist, and he was talking about we're running out of time.
Yeah.
So.
Good on her. Good on Lucy. Shout out to Lucy this morning.
Yeah, I was slightly ironic because I had the Greenpeace 20th edition T-shirt on yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pulled it. It's the first time I've worn it.
Yeah.
Even though it came out a few years ago, right? Quite a few years ago. I pulled it out. It's the first time I worn it. Put it on yesterday. Bam! On the news this morning. Wrong day. Yeah. Jeez, I was ahead of the times.
Yeah.
So anyway, getting back to summer and Sauvignon and Spy and Spy Valley. So it's a 2010, not 2011.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's Bordeaux varieties, grape varieties and cuttings, rather than kind of like, because Sauvignon is grown throughout the Loire. There are a few other varieties that are cultivated here.
Yeah.
And kind of like, it's almost, without being disrespectful, become a bit of a weed almost.
If only that would grow like a weed, you know, it would be nice.
Well, it has grown like a weed. That's been one of the problems.
Yeah.
But I think that this weather will taper back some of the glut, and so we'll see, or should start to see,